Another product review, and we've got the SeeMore Putter grip here. They've been around now for, well, 2020 they came into being. Really nice colour profiles. I know there's a new colour coming for 2021 and that will be out fairly shortly, but the profile's not changing per se. 4 different weights in their standard grip, and then there's the Quad Tour, which is the Garson grip, which is kind of a squarish profile to it, as you can see from there. Allows us to get our hands into a position, I'm going to say slightly different position, because it is slightly different in terms of the way that we hold the golf club when we're holding more of a sort of, let's say, square triangle. I suppose it is, because there's the triangular shape, but then it's squared off on this point here. So quad, yes, it's 4-sided, really nice, leathery type traction feel to it. I like the grip particularly. It's a good feel, and you know, we've had an awful lot of success with golfers putting those on their clubs. We've got a 60 gram, which is a standard size, although with all due respect, I don't think we use standard size grips very often these days. I did fit one for a junior the other day because his hands were particularly small. The 60 grams is going to throw a little bit of extra weight into the head, and again, with a junior that works really nicely. 75, which I think is pretty much the standard, is the mid-size grip, really nice profile. As you will know, I tend to like a mid-size grip on my clubs, so that one works really nicely, and I've got a lot of my demo clubs have this grip on in order that well, partly because I like the look of it and feel of it myself, but also because it pretty much is our standard grip offering. We've seen this style before, shield style, again, grip with the shaft going straight up parallel to the front face of the grip itself, slightly thicker, 95 grams. Again, I like the fact that we're increasing the weights as we increase the size. I think there's something quite endearing to that, and also means that we can balance the putters out as well. Changing the feel up, you know, with that slightly thicker grip, works really nicely. Again, pretty popular grip. But also, when we're making the longer clubs, we've got the 120. So very similar to a grip that I've looked at and talked about in the past. When we get into a club that's around the 38 inches, I like to get that extra heavier grip in there, but we don't need it to be all massed at the top of the club. Spread the weight out, spread it out over 15 inches and get that sort of 30-40 grams below the hands, and that works quite nicely. So, you know, it works out a treat really, because it's a nice mid-sized profile. You know, I'd love to see that profile into a smaller grip. It's funny that, but I see that all of the time. Again, it's got a pistol style, so that you're gripping at the top end of the club. You get the benefit of the pistol getting the grip nicely into the fingers. It's purely and simply to help with the profiling of these longer clubs, and you know, other focals suggest that maybe they are counterbalanced, but remember the balance is below the hands when you use it on a longer club and you're using the full length of the club itself. Of course, it won't stop folk from gripping down here if they want to do that, and can use the versatility of the balanced grip, not counterbalanced, but balanced. So this one is known as balanced grip, but it's 120 grams. It's made it a little easier for us when ordering, and as you can see, all the colour profiles with this wave in the corporate colours of SeeMore. That's what we've got to offer on our SeeMores. We've got a couple of different colours coming out this year as well for 2021, but apart from that, that's the grip offerings, and they're hugely successful with their standard offerings. Of course, there's nothing to stop you from putting your own grip on your own club. It's custom built for you, which means that you can have whatever you want. That's a promise. I'll catch you soon. Bye for now.